To be perfectly frank, Sinatra. 15 transcribed minutes, the very best time for the very best guy in the business, Frank Sinatra. Lots of music, couple of words. Okay, Maggio, shape up.
Yes, sir. Roger, Wilco, and all other expressions of agreement, sir. Hey, we got this pleasant studio, got a turntable and some records, got a live 5-piece philharmonic standing by, so I can spin the discs or make with the voice as the spirit moves me.
These are the blues, nothing but blues. Oh, they say some people long ago were searching for a different tune, one that they could croon as only they can. They only had the rhythm, so they started swaying to and fro. They didn't know just what to use. This is how the blues really began. They heard the breeze in the trees singing weird melodies, and they made that the start of the blues. And from a jail came the wail of a downhearted frail, and they played that as a part of the blues. From a whippoorwill way up on a hill, they took a new note, pushed it through a horn until it was worn into a blue note. And then they nursed it, they rehearsed it, and then sent out that news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. They nursed it, then they rehearsed it, and they sent out that news that the Southland, they gave birth to the
blues. Dear Mr. Sinatra, you know, that's the very formal salutation currently at the hands of Cousin Canabi and his friend. Sam, I acknowledge the salutation, and if you will proceed to introduce me to the thoughts you have in mind, I shall endeavor to translate your piano language. Shall we say, go, go, go? Hands across the table while the lights are low, though you hush your lips, your fingertips tell me all I want to know. Hands across the table,
meet so tenderly, and they say in their little way that you belong to me. Hands across the table, they meet so tenderly, and they say in their little way that you belong to me.
Thanks for the introduction and the reading, boys. I say that because Hands Across the Table is a song I always enjoy meeting up with. New department coming up here in our classroom. These we call the Sinatra souvenirs. Little collector's items that we like to always keep around the living room. This is the spot where the great gals will be visiting. Gals who read new meaning into every worded note that they sing. Take, for example, the Lady Ella. Come to think of it, this is the right item to buy right at this time. Ella Fitzgerald, whose great sound is only the greatest. And here's her lullaby in Birdland.
Oh, lullaby of Birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves bill and coo when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of Birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky up above, all because we're in love. Have you ever heard two turtle doves bill and coo when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of Birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky above.
Even the birds take a back seat when that gal sings. We thank you, Lady Ella, for the lullaby. If ever your heart wants to dance, give it a whirl with the wonderful Rodgers and Hammerstein music of Carousel. This is a score that's hard to top in any man's music game. And this is a song of the guy who learned the score and enjoyed every lesson, If I Loved You.
If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day, never, never to know. I loved you if I loved you. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day, never, never to know. I loved you if I loved you.
Frank Sinatra will be back again next week at the same time, at the same spot on your radio dial, with more music and a couple of words.
I hope you'll be with me because, to be perfectly frank, Sinatra's behind the 8 ball without yous.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.